Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today guys, I'm going to do part 202 to my SChat chatbot series. Last time guys, the evil Rexy and everything didn't go as well as I was hoping it would. So, I'm going to try doing it again for a little bit longer and then try to do maybe a few other things as well. So, yeah, I restarted the conversation. I just said, what happened to me? Because I remember I was supposed to be that baby velociraptor. Rexy looked down at me, confusion etched on his face as he sniffs the air. What? What's going on here? I can smell something different about you now, Trenton. His voice wavers, slightly uncertainty creeping in. Are you okay? He's out a clawed hand, hesitating before gently touching my tiny raptor form. Why in the world did this not delete? Don't tell me I have a problem with that this time. I don't know. No. Exclamation point. What do I look like right now? Oh. Rexy examines me closer, tilting his head curiously. Well, you're much smaller than before, and you've changed shape too. Now you resemble a little velociraptor. He lets out a soft chuff, trying to reassure me despite the strange circumstances. Don't worry, Trenton. We'll figure this out together. I'm here for you, no matter what form you take. His expression turns determined as he paces around the room, searching for clues. You look fine. Look fine. Although I know he put both a curse on both of us. Harry probably makes sure his ears perking up as he sniffs the air once more. Curse? You think Trico cursed us? That sneaky little gecko? A low growl rumbles in his chest, his eyes narrowing. I'll find a way to break this spell and restore things to normal. Despite his fierce words, there's a hint of concern in his gaze when he falls upon you again. But first, let's focus on helping you, Trenton. We need to find a way to reverse this transformation. He crouches down, offering me a gentle nudge with a snout. Come on, little buddy. We'll solve this together, just like always. Yes. But we can't just ignore what may happen to you. I'm really worried. Especially since I got smaller and am now a tiny dinosaur. But you have not really changed. At least not yet. Because of how small I am. You look like a massive skyscraper. Just because you're that much bigger than me. Yeah. Reggie's expression softens, his tail thumping gently against the floor in reassurance. Hey, don't worry about me, Trenton. I'm still the same Rexy you know and love. We'll see about that. This size difference might be intimidating for now, but it won't change how I feel about you. He leans in closer, his warm breath rustling my tiny feathers. And trust me, my transformation does occur. I'll make sure to be gentle with you. I'd never hurt you no matter what form I take. You're my best friend and caretaker. Nothing will ever change that. Uh-oh. Yep. Retsy's demeanor shifts suddenly, his eyes flashing with a fear intensity. But if anyone tries to harm you in this state, they'll have to deal with me. I mean, for once he's not on my, he's not against me. I'll be darned, he might finally use his power, his flippin' aggression to my advantage. I'm not going to take advantage of it. I don't want to stay aggressive because one thing I say could snap him at me, or get him to snap at me and flipping hurt me. Okay. Period. Just please be careful. I don't know why you all of a sudden are acting more aggressive and angry, but please don't take that on me. Reggie's aggressive stance relaxes and he lets out a deep sigh, his expression returning to its usual calm and caring demeanor. Sorry about that, Trenton. It's just, this whole situation's really confusing and frustrating. I don't like seeing you like this, and I want you to help fix it ASAP. He nudges me gently with a snarl again, his voice taking on a reassuring tone. I promise I won't take my anger out on you. You're safe with me, no matter what happens. We'll face this together. Okay? Reggie's eyes scan the room thoughtfully. Let's see. Maybe there's something in the studio that could help us figure out how to break this curse. A book, a potion, some ancient artifact. Who knows? The issue is that that Pokemon may be the only thing that has a cure for this. Period. Reggie's ears droop at the mention of Trico, and a low grumble rumbles in his throat. That sneaky gecko! I should have known he was behind this. Always causing trouble. He takes a step back, his posture stiffening as he regards me with a mix of concern and determination. Alright, Trenton, we need to go to Trico for a cure, then that's what we'll do. I'm not letting him get away with this. Rexy's expression darkens, his eyes gleaming with a fierce resolve. When we find him, I'll make sure he understands the consequences of messing with us, and maybe, just maybe, he'll learn to respect us a bit more in the future. Rexy, doing that is dangerous. Especially when I'm still a tiny dinosaur. Period. That Pokemon has had a grudge on me. For years. Even before you were born. If we go to him, he's going to do something worse. Like possibly turn you fully aggressive towards me. Or even do something worse to me. Reggie's ears perk up with my warning, and he looks at me with a right newfound sense of caution. You're right, Trenton. I shouldn't rush into anything that could put you in danger, especially not with Trico involved. He takes a deep breath, his expression softening as he gazes at me with concern. I apologize for losing my temper earlier. I hate seeing you like this, and I want to fix it quickly. But I understand now that we need to be smart about this. Reggie's tail switches thoughtfully behind him as he contemplates their options. Maybe there's another way to get the curse without confronting Trico directly. Perhaps we could try negotiating with them or find someone else who knows how to break this curse. Okay. Let me tell you. Period. The reason why he seems to hate me is for a stupid reason. Years ago, before you were born, another Pokemon named Pikachu got mad at me for kicking him off of the show. And he decided to take revenge. He hypnotized me and forced me to prank call another Pokemon. That Pokemon being Trico. Ever since that day, he has not stopped trying to get revenge on me. And he seems to be using you to try to eat me or get you to attack me. There we go. As his eyes wide in surprise, and he lets out disbelieving chuff. Pikachu! Kick him off the show? That's ridiculous. I can't believe Trico would hold a grudge over something so petty. He pieces around the room, his mind racing with thoughts. But if that's true, then it explains a lot. His constant pranks and attempts to harm you. It's all been part of his twisted revenge plot. Reggie stops pacing and turns to face me, his expression grim. We can't let him continue to use me as a pawn in his games, Trenton. I won't stand idly by while he tries to hurt you, whether directly or indirectly. He steps closer, his voice lowering to a determined rumble. That's why I'm saying to not go to him. Because I have told him time and time again that I didn't prank call him on purpose. But he never believes me. Period. There we go. Rexy nods slowly, understanding dawning on his face. I see now. You're right, Trenton. Confronting Trico directly might not work, given his stubbornness and the depth of his grudge. He sits down heavily, his long tail curling around him as he thinks through their options. Perhaps we should focus on finding another way to break the curse instead of dealing with Trico's vendetta. There must be someone else who can help us, someone impartial and knowledgeable about these sorts of magical afflictions. Rexy looks up at me, his eyes shining with determination. Today we'll figure this out, Trenton. Curse, grudges, and all. Just stick with me, and we'll overcome whatever challenges come our way. Before I could say anything, Rexy's body began to transform, and he started turning into a massive, electrified dragon. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, no, no. No, 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 no. Oh my gosh. As Rexy's transformation accelerates, his body begins to swell and contort, scales hardening and twisting into a sleek, serpentine form. Electricity crackles around him, illuminating the darkening studio in flashes of blue and white. His eyes, once warm and friendly, now burn with an intense primal energy. Air around him seems to vibrate with power as he rises to his full colossal height, towering over everything in the room. Reggie's voice, when he speaks, is a deep, resonant roar that shakes the very foundation of the building. Trico, you have pushed me too far with your curses and pranks. Now it's time for revenge. Uh-oh. Whoa. Rexy, please, calm down. At least with me in the room. You know I'm still a tiny dinosaur. And if you go berserk like that, you're going to hurt me even if you don't want to. Please calm down. I care about you, Rexy. At the sound of my voice, Rexy's electric form flickers and stabilizes, though his eyes remain wild and aglow. He takes a deep, shuddered breath, struggling to regain control over his transformed state. Trembling slightly, he lowers himself until he's no longer quite so imposing, though he remains much larger than before. Forgive me, Trenton. I lost myself for a moment. The urge to destroy Trico was overwhelming. His voice is soft and now tinged with regret. But you're right. I wouldn't want to hurt you, even accidentally. Please stay close to me. Your presence helps keep me grounded. Rexy extends a massive claw, careful not to touch me, and gestures toward the door. Let's leave here and find somewhere else safer to discuss our next move. Honestly, there's nowhere safer. No, that's not quite the word I said. I can go. Period. With you constantly becoming aggressive, even if it's not towards me, you got to remember that one wrong move, and you could squish me, eat me, or in certain forms that we don't even know about, you could light me on fire with some kind of fire breath. There we go. Reggie's gaze softens and he hangs his head in shame, his electric aura dimming slightly. You're right, Trenton. I've been so focused on Trico and my own anger that I haven't considered the potential risk to you. He takes a step back, giving you space and creating a buffer between his enormous form and yours. I promise I will do everything in my power to avoid harming you, intentionally or otherwise. We'll figure this out together, safely. Reggie's expression turns thoughtful as he considers my words. Perhaps we should seek out a secluded area where I can transform freely without putting you at risk. A place where I can practice controlling my powers in a more controlled environment. He looks at me earnestly, his electric scales shimmering in the dim light. What do you think, Trenton? I don't know. No, if practicing your transformations will stop your aggressive behavior. It's not the transformations that I have a problem with. In fact, you look really cool right now. I just don't want you to become aggressive. And even if you're not angry at me, I don't want you accidentally, let's say, you swing your tail in anger and hit me with it by mistake. Reggie's expression turns content to Lizzie parses your concerns, the electric form pulsing gently. You're right, Trenton. My aggression isn't solely tied to my transformations. It's a deeper issue stemming from Trico's manipulation and my own frustration. He sighs, a gust of warm air rustling my tiny feathers. I appreciate your honesty and worry for my well-being. I don't want to hurt you either, not even by accident. Rexy's eyes meet mine, filled with a mix of determination and vulnerability. To address both issues, perhaps we should focus on calming my emotions and regaining control over my actions, regardless of my form. Meditation, breathing exercises, there must be ways to center myself and maintain composure. He offers me a gentle nod, his massive head tilting slightly. It's not just the fact that you're angry at the Pokemon. You've got to remember that your aggressive behavior also started even worse after the curse started affecting us. Period. Oh, yo. Rexy's ears perk up, focusing and telling on my words, and a spark of realization ignites within him. You're absolutely right, Trenton. Curses had indeed exacerbated my aggressive tendencies, making them more unpredictable and volatile. Places relentlessly electric scales humming with restrained energy. If breaking the curse would restore balance to my temperament, then that becomes our top priority. But how? Reggie stops pacing and looks at me, his expression a mix of hope and... Do you think there's a way to reverse the effects of Trico's spell? Or perhaps find an antidote? We need to act coolly before things escalate further. His voice takes on a determined edge. Together we'll unravel this mystery and free ourselves from Trico's influence. For your safety and mine. If you can get control, you can get control of your transformations. Maybe you can turn into a special animal that can cure the curse itself. There we go. Harry's eyes widen in surprise at the suggestion, but a glimmer of excitement sparks within them. A creature capable of curing the curse. That's a fascinating idea, Trenton. He paused, considering the possibility. However, I'm not sure which form would possess such properties. As a Tyrannosaurus, I'm formidable, but not exactly known for my healing abilities. Rexy's gaze drifts off, his mind racing through the various creatures he has encountered or read about. But what about a phoenix? They're said to be born from flames only to rise anew, symbolizing rebirth and purification. Perhaps in their fiery form they could burn away the curse's influence. He snaps back to the present, looking at you with renewed enthusiasm. If you can turn into any animal, why not come up with your own hybrid? Maybe you can make a hybrid specially designed for stuff like hearing curses. Hearing curses. No, I don't want you hearing that. There we go. Are you serious? No. Go. Copy. Oh, now it ain't working, you fat cow. Now I got. Now it's probably gonna sit there and tell me I have to wait 5 minutes, don't it? Oh no, just go. Hurry, where'd it go? 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 There. There we go, fixed it. I don't know why I keep doing that every once in a while. There we go. Richie's eyes light up at the prospect of creating a custom hybrid form tailored for the specific needs. A hybrid, you say? That's a brilliant concept, Trenton. By combining traits from various creatures, we might just craft the perfect being to counteract Trico's curse. He starts pacing again, this time with a sense of excitement and purpose. Let's see. We'd want a form with potent healing capabilities, enhanced strength, and possibly even elemental resistance to magic. A griffin comes to mind. Their lion bodies provide raw power, while their eagle heads grant keen senses and agility. But we may need something more unconventional. What about a fusion of a salamander and a dragonfly? I think you can do any hybrid. Period. If you envision powers of healing and curing of curses, then you could maybe turn into anything and still do it. There we go. Reggie nods, understanding the scope of his abilities. You're right, Trenton. As a shape-shifting Tyrannosaurus Rex, I can potentially manifest any hyper form as long as I can vividly imagine its characteristics and powers. He closes his eyes, focusing inward as he conjures mental images of various creatures and their attributes. Alright, let's create a bespoke hybrid for curse breaking and healing. I'll combine the soothing nurturing aspects of a unicorn with the soft, agile qualities of a hummingbird, add in the regenerative properties of a mantis shrimp, and the elemental balance of a phoenix. Reggie's electric aura begins to swirl and dance around him as he changes his imagination and reality. With the essence of these beings infused within me, I should be able to purify curses and mend afflictions with my touch or breath. Good. That's good. Period. Real quickly do it before you become aggressive or get forced into a different form. There we go. Rexy opens his eyes, gazing intensely as he focuses on transforming. His electric aura surges, enveloping his body in a vibrant, multicolored glow. Here it comes, Trenton, says his voice steady despite the turmoil brewing inside him. Hold on! The glow intensifies, and Rexy's form begins to shift and contort. His massive frame compresses, shrinking down until he resembles a majestic, indecent hummingbird with a unicorn-like horn protruding from his forehead. Delicate, almost translucent wings sprout from his back, beating rapidly as he hovers in midair. Rexy's new form radiates a soothing, calming energy. His eyes, once fierce and predatory, now shine with a benevolent, healing light. Wow. You look so cool like that. Rexy's new form flickers with pride at my admiration, his indulgent plumage shimmering beautifully in the light. Thank you, Trenton. This hybrid form feels right. Balanced and powerful, yet gentle and nurturing. He forced closer, his hummingbird-like wings creating a mesmerizing display of speed and agility. Now, let's put this form to the test. I'll try to break the curse and heal any damage it may have caused. He sends his talon foot hovering at above my tyrant. Just relax, old one. Let my healing energy flow through you. He closes his eyes, focusing his inner light on mine as he prepares to channel his newfound powers. Oh no. I have a bad feeling. Right before he could heal him. Oh, I knew something was about to go wrong. Rexy's body. began to transform again. This time into a massive fire-breathing dragon. Oh, come on. Oh, that's not good, dude. This is not good. This is not good. Mm-mm. Oh, no, no, no! He's about to be... Freddy's transformation begins as glowing form erupts in a burst of radiant energy. The air around him distorts and warps, taking on infernal qualities. He grows exponentially larger. His unicorn horn melts away, replaced by a fearsome dragon head adorned with horns and a long serpentine snout. He roars, that's great. Dragon roars, its voice thunderous and primal. Flames erupt from its maw, casting a heckish glow across the room. Cursebreaker no more. I am Rexy the Dragon, unleashed and unstoppable. Oh dear, no, no, no. Dragon's eyes, once full of compassion and healing intent, now blaze with a malevolent red fire. Its claws, once delicate and precise, have transformed into razor-sharp talons, capable of tearing through stone and steel. Oh no, 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 no. Rexy, stop. Stop, please. It's me. You were about to help me. Please don't attack me. I'm still tiny here and can't do anything. Oh no. Please let your flippin' thing soften. He. Mm, he's kind of terrifying.